Hello again. My nickname is Empress. I'm a level 51 Canian healer from Guild Legends on Scracan server. My main role in party is dealing damage. Meal Healer is an extremely fun class to play, and I hope my little guide will encourage you to play it. Let's start with changes to Meal Healer. Some spell icons were replaced with new ones. Cooldown time of Heavenly Smite is now 40, 30 or 25 seconds depending on rank. Damage inflicted is slightly increased. Mana cost and cast time were decreased. The Blessed Resolution Ruby has been changed. Now the Ruby gives healers the ability to increase the damage of their first critical attack with the spells Holy Blast and Celestial Judgment once every 15 seconds. Faith no longer determines the effectiveness of healing effects. Instead, Faith now affects the mana supply and regeneration rate, instead of Wisdom. Perception now plays Faith's function in healing, and also affects the damage dealt by spells. Wisdom, which once affected mana, now affects healing and the character's spell power. It is similar to Finesse for classes dealing physical damage. My build requires 59 talent points and 48 rubies. Now let's move on to Talent Tree. Holy Blast Rank 1. It's a totally useless skill for Meal Healer. Anathema Rank 3. It's an upgraded version of Verdict, and your main physical damage skill. Each use will give you a chance to enter State of Fanaticism. Cleansing Flame Rank 2. Your one and only damage on time spell. Use it to pull monsters that are far away. Particle of Light Rank 3. A single target holy spell, with instant cast under Fanaticism effect. Devoted Plea Rank 1. Basic and weakest healing spell, use it to heal up before or after battle. Master of Aspects Rank 3. You need Rank 3 in order to get Aspect of Rage, which gives your Anathema chance to trigger Fanaticism effect. With proper rubies from Verdict Grid, you will enter State of Fanaticism very often. Heavenly Smite Rank 3. Your strongest area of effect spell, that knocks down enemy. It's very useful if you are surrounded by enemy. Don't forget to precast it before every battle. Holy Shield Rank 3. This spell grants you immunity for a short period of time. Use it whenever you are in critical situation. Perpetual Healing Rank 1, your one and only heal on time spell. Use it during the battle to keep your health high. Chain of Light Rank 3. A multi-target holy spell with instant cast under Fanaticism effect. Each use will decrease cooldown of your Holy Rage by 6 seconds, if you pick Devout Servant ability. Holy Rage Rank 3. Your second and strongest meal attack. Long cooldown can be decreased by Particle or Chain of Light when you pick Devout Servant ability. Divine Prayer Rank 1. Your strongest healing spell. It has an instant cast, only under Aspect of Mercy. Holy Rejuvenation Rank 1. Another healing spell with longest casting time. It can be casted instantly, when you are under Fanaticism effect. Aura of Astral Power Rank 3. This spell gives you, and your party members buff, that increases magical damage, but decreases your healing done, so make sure you have a healer on your back. Now it's time for rubies. Let's have a look at Verdict Grid. Unbending Will. This should be your first rubies to pick, cause increased chance to enter Fanaticism state, is most important to Meal Healer. Power of Faith. Less cooldown time and less mana use, will let you hit more with Verdict and Anathema. Sentry Reach. Each successful hit with Anathema or Holy Rage, gives your enemy a buff that increases your damage from Particle and Chain of Light. Punishing Fanaticism. gives you free fanaticism effect every 8 seconds in combat. Without these rubies, you will be a fail healer. Blessed Steel gives a 30% boost to your anathema and holy rage attacks. Devout Servant, another must-have ability. Each use of particle or chain of light will decrease cooldown time of holy rage by 6 seconds. This ability will allow you to perform very nice skill rotations. Executioner. This ability works very well on longer boss fights. It increases your damage done when enemies' health is under 30%. Execution. Your melee attacks will have a chance to deal additional lightning damage. Pick this ability when you want to maximize your damage. Holy Avenger. Extra boost to endurance is always welcome, and a chance to enter fanaticism when you receive critical strike is really awesome. Veracity. When your enemy is trying to escape, slow him down with your holy rage. Let's move on to Cleansing Flame Grid. Divine Foresight. Use this skill on yourself to get a protective heal, triggered when your health drops below 35%. Unshakable Faith. Increases your perception. This stat works like expertise for melee classes. Blaze of Faith. After you use Cleansing Flame, there is a chance your enemy will get buff that will increase power of your next holy attack. Illuminated Mind. Increases your wisdom. This stat works like finesse for melee classes. Enlightenment. Increases your intelligence. This stat determines power of your spells, and works like strength for melee classes. Let's have a look at Holy Blast Grid. Unshakable Faith. Inevitable Punishment. Increases damage from Chain of Light and Heavenly Smite. Makes casting of these spells immune to interruption by damage. Light's Generosity. Increases damage of Particle of Light, your main DPS skill. Now it's time to see melee healer in action. We will start with single target fight. Start with Cleansing Flame, then hit with Anathema followed by Holy Rage. If Fanaticism effect popped up, use Particle of Light 1 or 2 times to decrease cooldown of Holy Rage. Repeat the combo from beginning, and don't forget to put Cleansing Flame when it fades. You can see that Saintly Reach effect is on the enemy whole time. That makes your holy spells hit much better. Blaze of Faith effect from Cleansing Flame is popping up from time to time, making your Particle of Light hit even harder. You can also see that I used one Fanaticism stack for Holy Rejuvenation, and used Perpetual Healing. This allowed me to keep health high for the rest of the fight. Let's have a look at double target tactics. If you are facing group of enemies, always remember to precast your Heavenly Smite. Start with Cleansing Flame, Verdict and Holy Rage. As you can see, I didn't get any stack of Fanaticism, so it's a good time to use Heavenly Smite. The basic combo remains the same, but we will use Chain of Light instead of Particle of Light. It can hit up to 4 targets. After one of the enemies is dead, we switch to single target tactics. We are going to hit with Particle of Light again, cause it makes more damage, and use less mana. Also don't forget to put Cleansing Flame on enemy. Last example will be a big group of monsters. Start with Heavenly Smite. Use Anathema to gain Fanaticism stacks, and instant Chain of Light to finish enemies quickly. I hope you didn't fall asleep watching this video. If you have any questions, write down a comment, or contact me in game.